Tender Souls. It's Tamika
and Cerise,
and we're back with another full moon.
Tender Care Release. Here we are. Welcome back. I know you feeling those energies because I know that I am and she is, and that's why today is going to be a little bit different. We want to make this video. We really want to stay consistent with y'all, but the moon, the super moon in Aries, has been a lot.
For the next couple of days, we'll be feeling the energies to the max. Probably do a lot of reflection on self and how you're going to take care of the self more, whether it be more journaling, more meditation, more walks in nature, whatever you got going on. I'll let the Libra explain her little energy that's thrown in the mix too.
Okay, I am a Libra sun and I am an Aries moon. So I definitely am feeling this personally as well as collectively. The way, okay, so I feel like maybe it is a good way to explain this because I feel a lot of the energies that are occurring right now. Our sun is in Libra right now, and then the moon being in Aries is the same kind of energies, and it is kind of like a push and pull because they're opposing signs. One's fire, one is air, and it's just a very different type of vibe, I'll say. Being a Libra sun, you know, you're always trying to find that balance. You're always trying to get into the nitty gritty of how can I balance my life in all ways, whether it's your relationships, your friendships, your family, your workplace, whatever it is that you involve yourself in, you need to find balance in that all the time. Aries is all about me, and it's all about going forward with that fire and that passion in these new beginnings, because Aries being the first sign in the zodiac, it is a great time for new beginnings to come into fruition. And that's why I do believe that this is a beautiful time to reflect on the things that we have planted in the spring, things that we saw manifest in the summer, and now the fall is that harvest of really bringing that all into a balanced state where we can take actions moving towards what we really desire with more clarity and more understanding and no burnout, you know, all of that.
You should definitely be feeling the fruits of your labor though, like all the tender love that you gave yourself, all the TC, the tender care that you gave yourself. You should definitely be feeling that the fruits of that labor, just because we're in harvest season. For like the first time, we're seeing squash on our in our beds outside. We've already harvested a majority of our tomatoes. I don't know if we'll get some more.
Oh,
Coming. I think they are coming.
A
little green one. Ooh, what you about to be in the salad? And yeah, like I can't wait for the squash to come in because that was like my little baby, my little project. I'm like, don't kill it. May have overwatered it again.
What do we do with all these aphids? Because oh my gosh, where are y'all coming from?
Right, I don't even know. Like, and we can't kill them because every week we're buying like ladybugs if we like create our own pesticide, because you can do that with soap and things like that, but we don't want to do that. I think Cerise was supposed to bring me home her banana peel. I don't know if she did, but I needed that banana peel.
I didn't eat the banana, so
oh, really? She about to eat that. No, but we do, like, banana peels do ward off like certain pests in the garden. So like, man, I just can't wait for the end of fall to see the harvest completed. Going back to that self-care, you know, like please, if you haven't already taken the time for you, please do so, because this Libra and the Aries energy are definitely here to guide you on that way. You're going to have to say no. Like I was just talking to my new EMTs today. I was like, look, don't be afraid to say no. Like, we're going to figure it out together. So just know that you can say no to going out. You can say no to certain things and take me time for yourself. And that's a part of that Libra energy, bringing that balance.
Because we are also moving into that divine feminine season, which does usually give us the chance to go inward. A lot of things happen where we have to reflect on our internal world and things like that. Also with the knowledge of Libra and bringing things into balance, it does come down to balancing those masculine and those feminine energies in regards to our life, because there are so many times where we do need to be reflective, but it can be easy to fall into that and just be too reflective, too overcritical of the self, and then going out into the world, and I know it's still fall, so we still have things, the connections, people are having events all the time, it gets cold, we want to be inside, but we still want to be together, you know, so taking that time to also bring ourselves out, you know, that masculine energy of expressing the things that we desire, hanging out with the people that resonate the most with us, you know, doing the things that we enjoy and really love to do, whether that's going on a hike, going roller skating, going to the collaborated tea and poetry, you know, like whatever it is. It is all about finding the truths in yourself, though, and that's what Aries is so good for, because yes, sometimes people can look down on the Aries energy and it can be manipulative or it can be very self-seeking, but sometimes we do need that self-seeking energy to really like maintain the things we know that we need for ourselves and our lives, not as a way of being selfish, but as a way of being full, you know, like we do have to focus on the things that we want, not let external energies get in the way of the things that not influence us in the way that we necessarily don't want to be, because not everybody's journey is the same. I really do, you know, encourage you to take this time to go back in your journals, go back to the things that you were planting back in spring, reflect on everything that has already manifested for you, all the ways that you've grown, all the things that you've already brought into your life, you know, move forward from that, because that can already be enlightening in its own way.
And with this full moon energy, it's time to release the things that no longer serve you, release the people that no longer serve you, wish them well on their journey, but continue on yours. Release bad habits.
Anything that you just don't need.
Aphids.
right. With the super moon, you know, like that moon energy is going to bring about those things into your conscious awareness, what is blocking you from the desires. And sometimes when those things come up, it may be really hard to accept that that is the thing that's blocking you. I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. I've been playing video games a lot. Okay.
I've been teaching her how to play 2K. For those 2K people, shout out to my 2K people. Shout out to PZGD. I know you in there. I know y'all out there. Put your name in the comments.
Shout out. Full moon has been bringing about, you know, thoughts of like, hey, how better can I spend my time? What other things do I want to invest my time into? Also trying to bring about and create so many things right now that sometimes it gets so overwhelming that I just like, I'll just go play some video games, you know? And that's something that is being shown to me now, and those types of revelations are going to be brought about, and it's up to you to make the decision of what's best for you. I know that's not best, but my inner child is like, yay! And I'm just like, no!
And then for myself, like, I've been in hibernation this whole summer game. Like, I haven't performed, I haven't really gone to any, like, events. Like, I'm like, oh, I need to go to tea and poetry, but I haven't, like, gotten out to do it. This weekend, we went and did it. But we started off our weekend, like, with a hike. Or we thought we were going on a hike. We got a whole type of spiritual experience in the woods, you know.
So unexpected.
Right. And I want to, like, just shout out the Mohawk tribe and all of the indigenous people that we spent the weekend with on Saturday. Ancestors that came to us while we were hiking. The drummers, the dancers, all of the vibrations that were being felt. For myself, that was self-healing. Like, Cerise is very good at being like, oh, I'm gonna do this for babe. Like, I was like, oh, you take me to Indian grinding rock? What's that mean? You feel me? She's like, you know, I want you to tap in with your ancestors. I'm like, I'm gonna tap in, all right. I was crying all through the daggone woods. So for me, like, the moon energy, that super moon energy hits me kind of like sooner rather than later. I was crying all through that bad boy. But I was able to just release. You know, those were good. Those are tears of joy. Those are tears of, like, just feeling everything that was around me. With that being said, like, I was able to get on the mic, do my little thing, and keep it pushing. And I just felt confident after that, like, being in the community with, you know, other like-minded individuals who are there to just be in community and heal from community.
Little do you may know or not, like, those tears were probably also not just yours.
Right.
Because if you're in that energy of being on the land, because our land is sacred, And all lands do have different energies attached to them, and that's why all of our cities and our spaces are so different energetically and physically. You being able to feel all of that and feel the energy of those who've lived there and feeling those things, you're probably releasing a lot that needed to be through your vessel and through your being in order for them to heal as well and for the land to heal as well. So I think that's a beautiful thing that we got to experience, and we just encourage you to, you know, follow your intuition, follow the things that, you know, are meant for your journey, that you may not know what comes about from just taking that next step in whatever direction it is. I'm sure, like, you know, there's always times where our minds are like, oh, I should be doing this, or oh, I could be doing this, or I should, you know, experience this, and take a chance on that. You know, you never know what will come out of it. We will be still picking a card. The energies that we shared had more to do with our personal experience, because we have been feeling the energies very intensely to the point where we could barely even prepare for this video. Understanding what, you know, trying to give you journal prompts and things like that. So we're going to create some, leave them in the description for you once we reflect on our own energies as well. Take those prompts, maybe take one and write with it, or, you know, write to any of them. But we're going to pick a card now for you.
All right, gang. So we're going to be pulling from the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. Typically, I pull from the Mythical Goddess deck for the full moon, just because this is a female energy that we're feeling. And so we're going to pull from the goddesses. I'm going to shuffle the cards. We ask that all of our ancestors that are with us right now for the collective guide us on for the next 30 days during this full moon energy, this full moon in Aries, and this sun in Libra. We ask that God, Goddess, Jeshua, Judah, Buddha, Huda, everyone that is here for our highest good be directed on their highest path. And then the card will come up and I will read from the description, and then we'll give a brief summary of what I feel is coming through for all of us today. Work. Earth.
Works.
Works.
Aww, I like this card. It has all the chakras, you know, balance.
So, 3 of Earth works. There is a symbol for Mars and Capricorn there. In the regular tarot deck, it seems that this is the 3 of Pentacles. So reputation, learning, performance, reward, blah, blah, blah. A woman dances in balance and beauty, all aspects of her being united and focused. Her thoughts, feelings, and movements are in dynamic equilibrium. A force to be reckoned with, she is the complete sacred circuit of heart, mind, and physical body. Her grace and strength amplify the ease and of carrying power in the world and doing the works she came here to do with influence. That is all of you guys. The Lady of Works dances into your cards to reflect your unified strength of expression, the hard work you have done on all levels in making an impact, the triad aspect of your being, mental, emotional, and physical, are balanced and powerful. Your works on earth are making a difference. Let this image help to keep you on a unified track as you continue moving ahead to your goals.
Ooh,
so this is definitely on point.
That's super on point.
Definitely on point for all of us.
Thank you.
Right. Like, again, with that Libra energy coming in and just balancing it all. Man, like, just like we said, it's harvest season. So whatever you've manifested throughout the last 6 months, or just throughout since January, is probably already coming into fruition. Planet seeds in January, here's the harvest. So make sure that you are continually releasing everything that is not serving you in this current moment. You're doing the work. Continue to do the work. Everything is going to manifest within your own divine timing. And that's something that you just got to be safe with, or just feel comfortable in, because, excuse us.
Sorry for the outside noise.
That dog be barking
all the time.
That dog is working his mouth. It got a throat chakra.
It's trying to say, hey Trinity, where you at?
It is your time to shine. Just shine your divine light again. Like, everything's not going to come all at once. Just because you put it in your notebook doesn't mean that you is going to manifest tomorrow. Fact. You have to do the work. Literally. The works.
But, oh, sorry.
Go ahead, baby.
Go ahead.
I'm good, baby. I'm good. You give me.
I really love this card. Right. The fact that, it's just a beautiful reminder, too. Like, it's not even just about the seeds that you've planted these last few months. Like, what seeds have you been planting your whole life? Your reason for just being in the space of life? Like, what is it that your heart is driven to do out here? Because you are always, whether you like really consciously believe it or not, you're always working towards that. Right. Whatever happens in your journey, like whatever obstacles you come across, whatever people that you resonate with, whatever it is, like it has to do with the works that you're doing here in this lifetime, and probably works that you've done in the past as well that roll over into this space now. And give yourself some gratitude, give yourself some grace. Like it was saying, it is tough out here in this life. You can't live perfectly. And giving yourself grace in those moments where it is hard is like such a beautiful thing, such a beautiful way to love the self, but also giving yourself gratitude for consciously and subconsciously planting those seeds towards the things that are going to be left here as a legacy to help the generations moving forward. It's hard out here for all of us, but if you're here on this video, like you're doing the work, like you're here doing what you need to do, and you just have to keep pushing towards that regardless of the external energies that try to block it.
That's why we have community, right? Like we're all here in the world, and we first some of us, we may feel alone, right? Like we haven't found our tribe. I'm looking for my tribe. Your tribe is right around the corner. Your tribe is right here. They're in the comment section. Yes. So like just don't.
Are they? Sorry.
They is manifester.
No, I mean like sometimes some comment sections be wild, y'all. Wild out there. I don't know.
You can't believe everything everybody is saying because there are bots out here.
We already know.
Just know that community is here. It's waiting for you. And we're all here for your highest purpose, your highest good. Whatever it is that you want to manifest in this world is going to come into fruition. You just got to take some time. Be easy with yourself.
Right.
Be gentle.
Right. And then in regards to your community, like you might be around people that you try really hard to be in balance with and resonate with. And they're there in your life for a reason. I like to always say, you learn something from everybody that you meet. So don't discount any individual in this lifetime. Also, it takes you doing the works that you know are more towards your highest self that will bring those right people around. Because if you're not in that energy of, oh, I'm going to do my best. If you're not in that Aries energy of, I'm going for it. I don't care what you think. I don't care what the world thinks. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me. Like, gonna bring in people that don't resonate and people that don't necessarily have the same visions as you. And sometimes you might fight really hard to be a part of that group or those people or even just with one person. But at the end of the day, like, you know yourself best. You know why you're here. And once you start vibrating on that frequency of Aries, straight up balanced Libra, this is me, this is who I am, this is my authenticity, I am not gonna jeopardize it for nobody. Like those right people are gonna come around, and they might not look like anything that you thought because you are around all these other energies too that didn't resonate. So once those people come around, do not discourage those that may not have been in your vision or may not have been what you expected, because there's so much more going on in here anyway.
Right. There's so many beautiful people out here. Like, don't be like me. I'm like, no friends. Oh, no friends. But I'm trying to get away from that. Like, I'm trying to open up who I am. Everybody's not out to get me. Right. And that comes from a warrior state of being. Like, if I'm completely honest, I am a Marine. So it just comes from, like, that hypersensitive state of, like, everyone's out to get me. Why are they out here? Why they want to be my friend? Do they have my best interest? Maybe not. We don't know.
And you also, I like to tell Babe this all the time too. Like, at the end of the day, like, you never know somebody's intentions. It doesn't matter how long you've known them. It doesn't matter how close you are. Somebody else's intentions are their own intentions. So make it a point to just continue to share the love that you have. Be open to experiences and know that sometimes the intentions may not be on the same wavelength as you. And that's okay, because when brought into the surface, it's no surprise. You already knew, right. You know, like, other people do have different intentions, but they're not also negative intentions.
Right.
It's just different sometimes. Right. And with that understanding and going out there, like, it's okay to be cautious, but it's also kind of level of paranoia when you get too cautious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you get into the spirituality and
like
understanding of all these other energies that are out here. Like, yes, there are external energies out here.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you control you. You got the power. Take it back. Live your life.
Right.
Love it.
If you have to do a ritual later on tonight where you write names out, you remember you gotta release those energies and call back your own. You could do a little burning ritual where you just burn it, you know, release it into the universe, whatever you have to do.
Be safe though.
Right.
Don't get no arson.
Smokey the Bear said, only you can prevent forest fires with his fine ass now. Ooh, you seen Smokey Bear on the...
Don't get me started. Because why is that?
They made Smokey slim. Yo.
They made him buff. They didn't make him slim. They made him yoked. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, because he out here fighting fires. He gotta, like, drag people out of the woods.
Aries gonna get that ass. Right. But as y'all know, we have not been doing the moon salutations in these videos anymore. We made a separate video specifically for the moon salutation. So go ahead and we'll try to bring it on the video. If not, you can go onto our description where we'll leave it there. Or you can go on our channel, because if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Right.
We would love to have you over here. We would love to share this experience of the full moon, new moon energies with you.
We appreciate y'all. Again, share with a friend, like, subscribe, hit the bell, check one of these corners, moon salutation. We up there.
We appreciate you being here. As always, we'll check you out in a couple of weeks with the new moon, and we hope that your full moon is filled with so many beautiful revelations and so much good energy.
As always, release that shit.
Peace.